As always, this episode begins with a recap of the previous episode and Marvel's intro. But the one strange thing here is that here Wanda herself is talking to us and giving us the recap of the previous episode. Well, I mean, we do get to see the normal recap, but along with that, Wanda also says how anger had taken over her and how she had expanded the horizons of her fake world. And here she is talking about the moment when she expanded her hex to save Vision. And we have already seen in the previous episodes that Billy and Tommy are also breaking the fourth wall and talking directly to the audience. But in this episode, even Wanda, Vision, and even Darcy have broken the fourth wall, and they are talking to the audience. By the way, in this particular episode, some things have been revealed. And actually, in this episode, many things have not been revealed, and there are many small stakes that you should not miss. And therefore, make sure you watch this video till the end. And I am sure you must have seen this meme, "Our party is going on." In the same way, something similar is happening in this episode. This is Wanda, this is her West View, and their power is happening here. And the reason for this is that right at the starting of this episode, we see that many things are not under Wanda's control. For example, the theme of the controllers of the video game that Billy and Tommy are playing is constantly changing. Then Wanda says that all this is probably because of Monday's stress. But I think the reason is that when Wanda expanded her hex, she used up a lot of her energy, and because of this, Wanda is stressed. And then Wanda decides that she will spend the whole day alone with herself and spend some time with herself. And seeing all these things, I feel that Wanda is not evil and she is still a superhero. But there are some points in the series where we feel that clearly Wanda has now become a villain. So whether Wanda is a villain or a hero, I am getting as confused in deciding this as a J-Dev gets in choosing his bike. Apart from that, another thing noticeable at the starting of the series is that somewhere Wanda has detached herself a little from Vision. Because when her twins ask Wanda why Daddy isn't here, then Wanda tells them that if he doesn't want to be here, we cannot force him. And this very thing shows that she has detached herself. And this thing is proven when the intro of this episode comes. And in this intro, we see that Wanda is everywhere here. In the other episodes, we have seen that the intro shows characters like Vision and Agnes too, but nothing like that is in this episode. And here we only see. She also says that sometimes I feel that all things have meanings, and many things have no meaning. And here too, Wanda's struggle with her powers is shown to us. But then suddenly Agnes arrives there and, without asking Wanda, offers her if she can take the twins away from there so that Wanda can get some alone time. And Wanda also says yes to her. But here, Agnes's behavior was very strange, that she suddenly offers Wanda like this. And when the twins leave from there, Wanda's struggle with her powers can be shown to us more clearly. And Wanda loses control over many things. And as I told you during the intro, in this series, we only see Wanda, it's all Wanda. Then we are shown Vision in this episode, who had broken down in the previous episode due to going outside the reality. But when the hex expanded, Vision also got fixed. But along with the hex expanding, many tents and many agents had also come inside the hex, which have now been converted into circus tents and their clowns. And Darcy, who was there, was tied to a car, so because of this, she has also been converted into an escape artist. Then Vision meets Darcy there, and he asks her if she knows him because when Vision had come out of the hex, Darcy had tried to help him. And Vision still remembers this. And Vision can still think in his own way, and despite leaving the hex, he remembers many things. So the reason for this is probably the same as I told you, the Mind Stone on Vision is not an illusion but is real. And the proof of this is that when Vision had left the hex in the previous episode, his Mind Stone was not suddenly destroyed, and it was still on his head. And then Vision uses his phasing powers on Darcy, because of which Darcy slowly remembers all things. And then Darcy and Vision kidnap a man from there and run away. And on the way, we see that Vision learns many things from Darcy which are connected to his past, like how he was made. So Darcy tells him that he was made by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner together with Ultron. And then Vision also learns how his death happened, in which Darcy tells him that Wanda herself had killed Vision, but at his own request, and because of Thanos. But here again, the mysterious thing is that Vision doesn't remember any of this, and he is very amazed to know all these things. Then we are shown in this episode that there are still some of Monica's colleagues inside S.W.O.R.D who are secretly helping her. And with their help, Monica has ordered a vehicle there which is heavily shielded. And sitting inside it, she tries to enter Westview. Now here, Vision and Darcy are also trying to go to the center of Westview, but they also have a problem that as soon as they move a little forward, some problem or the other comes in their way. First, there is a signal that is off, then some people come to repair that signal, then small children cross the road. Such problems keep arising. And here Vision again talks to the audience, and he tells the audience that he is also confused about many things, and he doesn't even know why all these problems are coming in his way. And Vision also says here that all these problems are probably coming because Wanda doesn't want him to come home. Now whether this thing is significant or not, we will only find out as the series progresses. Then, like every episode, in this episode too, an ad comes, which is S.W.O.R.D Nexus. And just like the previous ads, this one also has a deep meaning. In the last episode, the ad was S.W.O.R.D Yo Magic, which showed that escape is not possible. And in the episode before that, the ad was for the soap which used Hydra, and in the one before that, the Strucker watch which used kinesiotherapy and created this reality. And in this ad too, it is further said Nexar.com. But as shown in this ad, this medicine should not be taken without a prescription because after taking this medicine, you will not accept your feelings, and along with that, you can become more depressed. And if we talk about the series, something similar is happening with Wanda. She thought that she would create this reality and spend her life happily, but the opposite is happening with her because many things are going out of her control. She is not able to accept her truth, and slowly she is getting more depressed. Another point that I missed is that when Tommy and Billy go to Agnes's house, then Wiccan says to Vision that he likes her rabbit because it is calm from inside. And he also says to Agnes that you are also empty from inside. And this probably means that Agnes and that rabbit are dead, and there is no soul present inside them. And Wiccan can sense these souls. Now there are some more proofs of this, such as when the S.W.O.R.D identification also tells Vision that she is already dead. So perhaps it could also be that Agnes is really dead and she wants to keep herself alive in Wanda's reality. And then we are shown that part of the series which had been predicted in many fan theories, Monica sits inside that vehicle and tries to enter the reality. But Wanda's powers are so strong that she is not able to cross that border. And in that process, half of the vehicle gets converted according to the old theme, and its back half is still normal. Then Monica decides that she will enter that reality alone. Agent Wu and the other agents try to stop her, but still, she goes inside it. And during this entry, we see that Monica remembers her old memories, and all the challenges that she had faced during her life come back to her. And Monica again fights all of them and enters that reality. And during this process, all her molecules are rewritten, and she gets superpowers. And the proof of this is that when Monica enters inside, her eyes glow, and she can see the electromagnetic fields that are being created there from all the electricity wires and the entire magnetic field being created there. And now that Monica has entered the reality, she goes back to Wanda, and she tells Wanda that losing yourself feels bad, but ultimately we have to accept it. But again, Wanda gets angry at her and tries to throw her out of the reality. But now that Monica has phaser powers, she doesn't let Wanda do so. Then she again makes Wanda understand. And at one point, we also feel that Wanda is understanding her truth and accepting it. But then Agnes arrives there and takes Wanda with her. And then comes the climax of the series, which was very mind-blowing. And in this climax, we can see that Wanda goes to Agnes's house, and going there, she finds out that both the twins are not there. And when she asked Agnes about this, then Agnes tells her that they are probably playing in the basement. And then Wanda goes to the basement looking for her twins. But going there, she discovers that there is a whole cave down there, and different mysterious things are kept there. And then Agnes also arrives there. She closes the door, and then she tells Wanda, "Do you think you're the only one in this whole town who knows magic?" And then we find out that Agnes is the witch, who she is in the comics too, and her name is Agatha Harkness. And there she tells Wanda that she is the one who has been controlling all these things. And there we are shown different scenes where we can see that Agatha was the person who was talking to these characters when we thought they were talking to the audience. And apart from that, we also see that Sparky's death also happened because of Agatha. And somewhere, Agatha's hand is also behind the disappearance of those twins. And here, right from the starting of the series, many things are noticeable. For example, whenever Agatha feels that something is disturbing her plan, like Monica Rambeau or Vision, she arrives there to stop it. And Agatha is the person who is controlling all things. Now, a book is also kept there, which is surrounded by magic, so perhaps it could have a very big role in the upcoming episode. Apart from that, another thing worth noticing is that Agatha uses her magic on Wanda's mind, which is shown to us for just 1 or 2 seconds in a clip, so perhaps many people might not have noticed it. After that, we are also shown a scene in the credits where Monica goes near Agnes's house, and she sees that there is a path from the outside that leads to the basement. And there too, there are signs of Agatha's magic. and suddenly, Pietro also appears there, whom we had not seen throughout the episode. So here, some fan theories have been proven wrong which said that Pietro is Mephisto. And here, the main villain now seems to be Agatha. But still, there are possibilities that Mephisto or some other big character is shown to us as the main villain, who is controlling Agatha too. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.